I just finished Google's AI Essentials course. 5 modules, about 10 hours of content, completely free. And honestly, I wasn't expecting much. I thought it would be surface level, corporate, here's how to use our products kind of content. Most people assume that free courses from big tech companies are just marketing disguised as education. Basic stuff you could learn from a YouTube video. Nothing you don't already know if you've used ChatGPT for more than a week. Here's what surprised me. There were 5 specific concepts in this course that genuinely changed how I use AI tools. Not revolutionary, but practical. The kind of things that make you think, why didn't I know this earlier? I'm gonna break down all 5 takeaways with real examples so you get the value without sitting through 10 hours of modules. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to categorize AI tools, write dramatically better prompts, and avoid the 3 biggest mistakes that make AI outputs useless. Plus, I'll tell you honestly whether this course is worth your time or not. Let's start with the foundation. The course starts by organizing AI tools into 3 clear categories. And this framework actually helped me stop feeling overwhelmed by all the new tools launching every week. Category 1, standalone AI tools. These are the ones you use directly through their own websites or apps. ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Perplexity, Midjourney, Otter, and dozens more. You go to them specifically to do AI tasks. Category 2, AI features embedded in existing tools. This is when AI is built into software you already use, like using Gemini inside Google Docs to rewrite a paragraph, or generating images directly in Google Slides without leaving the app. The AI is there, but it's not the main product, it's a feature. Category 3, custom AI solutions. These are systems built for one specific purpose, usually by organizations with unique needs. The course gave an incredible example here. Johns Hopkins Hospital built a custom AI system specifically designed to detect sepsis, a life-threatening infection that's notoriously hard to catch early. Before the AI system, doctors identified sepsis correctly about 2 to 5% of the time when it was in early stages. After implementing the custom AI, detection rates jumped to around 40%. That's not a chatbot. That's a purpose-built system with a simple interface that nurses and doctors use without needing any AI expertise. Here's why this categorization matters. When you understand which category a tool falls into, you understand its strengths and limitations. Standalone tools are flexible but require you to know how to prompt well. Embedded features are convenient but limited in scope. Custom solutions are powerful but designed for specific problems. Knowing this helps you pick the right tool instead of forcing the wrong one. Now, speaking of prompting well, the second takeaway is the one that immediately improved my results. The course introduced a concept called chain of thought prompting. The idea is simple but powerful. Instead of asking the AI to complete a complex task in one go, you break it into smaller steps and guide the AI through each one. Let me give you a real example. Say you need to write a cover letter for a job application. The bad approach? Write me a cover letter for this job posting. You'll get something generic, probably usable, but definitely not great. The chain of thought approach. First prompt, read this job posting and identify the 3 most important qualifications they're looking for. Second prompt, now look at my resume and find experiences that match those 3 qualifications. Third prompt, write an opening paragraph that immediately connects my strongest relevant experience to their top priority. Fourth prompt, now write the body paragraph with specific examples. Fifth prompt, write a confident closing paragraph. Each step builds on the previous one. You can review and adjust at each stage. The final result is dramatically better than a single prompt attempt. Think of it like cooking. If you dump all ingredients into a pot at once, you get a mess. If you prep, saute, season, and finish in stages, you get a meal. AI works the same way. Complex outputs require structured inputs. But chain of thought is about structure. The next takeaway is about something different: examples. The course explains the difference between zero-shot, one-shot, and few-shot prompting. And once you understand this, you'll never write a prompt the same way again. Shot just means example. Zero shot, you give the AI a task with no examples. One shot, you give the AI one example of what you want. Few shot, you give the AI multiple examples. Let's say you're trying to write a bio for a dating app. Zero shot prompt, write me a bio for Bumble. You'll get something generic, maybe cringy, probably not your voice. One-shot prompt. Write me a bio for Bumble. Here's an example of a style I like. Coffee snob, dog dad. We'll argue about which Nolan film is best. Better. The AI now has a reference point. Few-shot prompt. Write me a bio for Bumble. Here are 3 examples of the style I want. And then you list 3 bios you actually like. Now the AI can identify the pattern, the tone, the rhythm, and replicate it while making something original for you. The more relevant examples you provide, the more the AI can match your specific style and goal. Zero-shot works for simple tasks. But for anything creative, personal, or nuanced, few-shot is the difference between meh and exactly what I wanted. Now, examples help the AI understand your style, but there's another problem most people don't even realize they have. Here's something the course explained that seems obvious but isn't. Humans understand implicit context automatically. AI does not. Example, your friend asks you to recommend a restaurant for dinner. You know your friend is vegetarian, hates loud places, and lives on the east side of the city. So without them saying anything, you recommend a quiet vegetarian restaurant on the east side. You understood the implicit context. Now imagine asking ChatGPT, recommend a restaurant for dinner. It has no idea about dietary restrictions, location preferences, noise tolerance, budget, or anything else. It will give you a generic answer, because that's all it can do with generic input. The course emphasizes you must make implicit context explicit. Another example from the course, say you're asking AI to help you negotiate a salary raise. Bad prompt, help me negotiate a raise. Good prompt, help me negotiate a raise. I got a 3% raise last year. I exceeded all my targets this quarter. The average raise in my industry is 5 to 7%. I want to ask for 8%. Now the AI has context. Now it can give you something useful. The quality of your output is directly proportional to the context you provide. AI isn't reading your mind, it's reading your words. And if your words leave out critical information, your output will too. Alright, so now you know how to structure prompts, use examples, and provide context. But even with perfect prompts, AI will still fail you sometimes. The final takeaway explains why. The course ends with an honest discussion of what AI cannot do reliably. And this part is important, especially if you're using AI for anything with real consequences. There are 3 core limitations. Limitation 1, bias in training data. If an image model was trained mostly on minimalist design styles, it will struggle to produce bold, complex graphics. The AI can only output patterns similar to what it learned. If the training data was narrow, the outputs will be narrow. Limitation 2, outdated or missing data. Many models have a knowledge cutoff date. They don't know about recent events, new research, or updated information. If you ask about something that happened after the cutoff, you'll get either silence or confident nonsense. Limitation 3, hallucinations. This is when the AI generates information that sounds completely plausible, but is entirely made up. Wrong statistics, fake quotes, non-existent research papers. The course makes an important distinction here. Hallucinations can be useful for brainstorming, where accuracy doesn't matter and you just want ideas. But they're dangerous for high-stakes decisions like health advice, legal questions, or financial planning. The course frames it this way. AI is a tool, not an authority. You wouldn't trust a hammer to know where to put the nail. You use your judgment for that. Same with AI. Use it for leverage, not for blind trust. So is Google AI Essentials worth your time? Here's my honest take. If you're completely new to AI, yes. This course is a solid, structured introduction that will save you months of scattered learning. If you've been using ChatGPT regularly and have already experimented with prompting techniques, you'll probably find about half of it review. But even for me, the frameworks, especially chain of thought and the explicit context principle, were worth the time. The course is free, takes about 10 hours, and gives you a certificate if that matters to you. Oh, and one more thing, the course clarified beautifully. The relationship between a model and a tool. Think of it like a car engine versus the car itself. The model, like GPT-4 or Gemini, is the engine. The tool, like ChatGPT or Google Docs with Gemini, is the car. You don't drive an engine, you drive a car. Understanding this helps you realize why different tools using the same model can give you different experiences. Let's bring together the 5 takeaways. 1. AI tools fall into 3 categories: standalone, embedded, and custom-built. Know which you're using. 2. Chain of thought prompting breaks complex tasks into steps for dramatically better results. 3. Few-shot prompting with relevant examples helps AI match your specific style and needs. 4. Implicit context must be made explicit. AI can't read your mind, only your words. 5. AI has real limitations, bias, outdated data, and hallucinations. Use it as a tool, not an authority. The people who will get the most value from AI aren't the ones with the best tools. They're the ones who understand how to use the tools properly. Now you have that understanding. If this saved you 10 hours, like this video, subscribe if you want more breakdowns that turn long courses into actionable summaries. And I'll see you in the next one.